So let's talk about some of the really exciting scientific discoveries that have been made with dietary supplementation. And I have to brag on our own team just a little bit here. There have been lots of amazing discoveries showed by investigators all over the world. I'll talk about those in just a second, but I want to talk about a study that we ran just a few years ago in people with Alzheimer's disease. I mentioned it on a prior objective, but with dietary supplementation, and I don't know if any of you have been affected personally by someone with Alzheimer's in your family, but it is a truly tragic, horrible disease that is now happening, unfortunately, in greater frequency in our country and really all over the world today. But we showed with this polysaccharide formula significant and sustained improvements in cognitive functioning over a 1-year period. Wow, that was like amazing to us. I mean, it gives me chills. Even to this day, I get chill bumps thinking about the caregivers who talk to me about the results of their loved one in our study and how these people actually, as a lot of them put it, came back to life. Because if you know anyone who has had Alzheimer's or who currently does, it's basically like somebody sitting there like a piece of furniture. So the fact that we showed this polysaccharide formula could not only help these people, but help the caregiver too. You know, you think about Alzheimer's is different from diabetes or cancer or heart disease, all these other diseases where people can kind of self-manage themselves. But once you lose your mind, you can't do anything for yourself. And so not only did it help the person afflicted with the disease, but it helped the main caregiver, the primary caregiver, and the people around them. So that was truly an amazing discovery for us. We really were just blown away with the discoveries, with the findings, I'm sorry. One of the other main things that have been, that's been discovered recently in the literature over the last 5 to 10 years is the power of curcumin. Curcumin is an extract of the turmeric root. And for those of you who like curry, or even if you didn't know, the people who historically have made curry for at least, I would say, a couple of thousand years have used turmeric as a spice. But guess what? It's much more than just a delicious spice. Curcumin has amazing effects on our body. There are so many different metabolic pathways, so many different genes, so many different aspects of our physiology that are beneficially affected by curcumin. And there are now over 11,000 studies that have been published. If you go to PubMed, type in curcumin in the search box, you will pull up thousands and thousands of studies that have been recently discovered showing the amazing benefits of curcumin and how important it is for us to take it every day, which I would argue again to you is another reason to take a dietary supplement, because this is not something that you would commonly get in your diet every day. Unless you're eating curry 3 or 4 times a day, you would never get enough curcumin just by itself without you had turmeric root growing in your garden in the back to be able to get the curcumin that you would need to have this amazing physiological advantage. So they're just so many exciting discoveries today. Those are 2 that I mentioned. Probiotics is another one. Vitamin D is another one. So many amazing things are being shown through the power of nutrition, through the power of dietary supplements.